Hello to all of my friends, this is Gali Lucy. Today we are at July 2026 and I'm doing a prediction regarding to Venezuela. So let's start our prediction, what is happening there, the earthquake, Maduro and so on. So I'm using the Lenormand card. They are not my card, but I use them to understand and I know how to read them. You can also know how to read those cards. I have my guidebook, and both of them are on my website. You can purchase. You have a link to Amazon to purchase there. And they are in many languages: English, Hebrew, Russian, Germany, and so on. Okay. I'm taking the card out. And we will ask regarding to Venezuela what had happened there. Let's start with the Maduro, and then we will ask about the earthquake. Okay. Okay. Venezuela, Maduro was the prime minister there, the government, okay? The government was exposed, the government was telling the truth, Maduro was taken away from there. The sun is revealing, the sun is exposing. Okay, let's take from here. And he was blocked. He was taken away from Venezuela into United States in order for him to spread the rumor, to tell the story, because United States saving the world with Russia. So Maduro was taken, okay, behind the scene. What was happening behind the scene? Telling the truth, what was happening behind the scene by the member of the government, by the prime minister. Prime minister telling the truth behind the scene was taken. Not only was taken and telling the truth, but he was telling what was going on under the ground, the tunnels, the children, laundering money for the bad people of the cabal, and Mossad and other organization who rule the world. Okay? So he is in the hidden, exposing the bad guys. Okay. This is Maduro, okay? Is telling the truth to United States in order for them to have his information, because he have plenty of information. Of course, he was doing crimes against humanity, dealing with the underground children, human trafficking mostly. Let's go to there. But his stays in United States, it's not a bad stay, because it's a pleasant stay for him, because once he is telling the truth, like he's been forgiven, okay? He have many information, reveal many information regarding Venezuela, what was happening there, and the citizen did not know about it, as the rest of the citizens worldwide, because the one to blame is the governments. The governments will always had been the enemies of the citizen. We have seen that in the time of the corona worldwide. Okay? Of course, if the government is the enemies of the citizen, you don't have to be violence. You have to unite and create a different system for your own. Okay. He was telling a lot of things behind the scene. This is Maduro, what was happening under the ground. This is the only negative card in the set of the card. So what was happening behind the scene, under the ground, the tunnel, the money laundering, and Drenachon, okay? So Maduro is have a pleasant time in United States, because he's telling them Lots of information. Lots of information. This is Lily. It represents plenty of information. Okay, let's take from here. He has a knowledge. He has secret. He's revealing the secret. I'm doing this prediction regarding to Maduro. Okay. Of course, it's all related to plenty of money. Plenty of money. Okay. And he's doing it with under the contract. He's doing it with happiness. I don't know, because United States will take Venezuela under her wings. And okay, I have plenty of things to say because the entities are telling me what to tell you. Because Venezuela will be a state of United States also, not just Israel, the new Israel. So let's ask this question. Will Venezuela will become United States, a state of United States? Okay. Will Trump will announce that Venezuela, like Canada and the new Israel, will become a state under United States? Venezuela, different path. The answer is yes. The door of the darkness is going away. The old Venezuela is going away. The new Venezuela will be established, changing doors. It will be forever. It's not temporary. Wow. You have to be happy. This is happiness. You have to be happy. Maybe some citizen, I don't know, half of the people in Venezuela will tell themselves, I don't want to belong to United States. It's a benefit, okay? Because United States will make business with Venezuela, not only the oil, but many things. Because the oil will come to United States, it will come from Iran, okay? United States will control the oil in Iran, and the Iranian people will have plenty of benefit from that because they will have millions of dollars. Not the Mossad will take the money for them. Okay? A new era has arrived to Venezuela. A new era has arrived. When it's going to be? That Venezuela will be, I don't know, free again, feel free again. 6, it's all in the hidden because it's already done. Maduro and many high figures in Venezuela have signed a contract that Venezuela will be a state of United States, additional state. It will reveal to the public within 2 units of time. 3 minus 1 is 2. This is 2. Within 2 years. Okay? Within 2 years, it's 28. Who will be doing? Because we are in 26. Additional 2 years is 28. So in 28, this is the program. The guy, Trump, will be in the hidden, the president in the hidden, and the Venezuela people will have a prime minister, okay, under the Trump administration. It will be someone from the public in Venezuela, okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. It's also said that it will tell that the old man, I don't know, maybe Maduro, it will say that he's gone. Because there is a movie inside the movie, and I'm telling you that they will announce that Maduro or someone higher in Venezuela that control the parliament, he already dead, but it's all an act because he is alive in the hidden. Okay, because we want to end an era and we want to open a new one. Wonderful. This is the contract that Maduro have signed to changing places, changing tables, changing. Wonderful. Okay, let's see what else. A new message is arriving. The economy in Venezuela is going to be up again. The communication between United States and Venezuela, the tourism, a new era is coming. Health to the citizen. Okay, health. Now, of course, you want me to answer what had happened in Venezuela, the earthquake. What happened? Who did it? Okay. Okay, let the entities tell us what happened in Venezuela. Who was the one who did it in the hidden? Of course, everything is in the hidden. Why it had been done? Because everything has a purpose. Nothing happened just like that without any purpose. And the purpose, of course, is come from divine purpose. It's come from God, the entities of the creation, which I am providing you answer for them, from them. Because everything that had been done around us from the beginning until now is coming from the plan of the creation. God is doing everything. You don't see it, but there is a reason for everything. So let's start. What was the reason for the earthquake in Venezuela? Who did it? Let's find the answer. Something coming from the sky. Death is coming from the sky. To end an era also. To end an age. Closing the door of the darkness. Opening the door of the light. Something is coming from the sky. It was an intervention of a weapon from the sky to destroy Venezuela. Okay? Destroy specific places in Venezuela. This represents an unfamiliar weapon from the sky. Entities of, it's not an entities. They saying to me it's an alien weapon. Let's move on. Understand who was there. It's the destiny of Venezuela. Let's see what else. This is health. Closing the door, opening the door, and health, new beginning. Let's see. It's a story behind the story. Everything is happening from the plane of the creation. It's like a script. The white hats are in control. They came from, the white hats are coming from another country into Venezuela to help them. Who did it? Who did it? Who the one who did it, the earthquake? Because there is a weapon. Was it naturally? No. It was a weapon, like harp. A weapon. Who did it? Who did it? Okay. Wow, it's a story inside a story, and you really need a medium to understand what happened there, because it's a mess. Oh, okay. There is something like a script by the Whiteheads doing an order inside Venezuela. There is no other way to bombard Venezuela in a specific place just to make this earthquake. Because I'm asking who did it. And it was the knowledge that the government in the hidden gave it. But, oy. Because I can see several things here. I can see there is a war of the cabal worldwide. And there is a fight. There is a fight between the good guys and the bad guys because it's a deep state. How do you say it? A government in the hidden, the government behind the scene. Everything is happening for the better. You have to understand that. Saving the children. So if you ask me, well, was there where the bad guys have done it or the good guys have done it? It's a war between them. And the white hats let it happen in order to save the children. There is no other way to bombard. It was so deep, miles under the grounds, saving the children. Because you don't know. You see television, tell you the vision. Because it's a... If you want to search for the truth, you need to dig in. You will never know the truth from the television. Because they like to engineer the brain. Saving the children. In the hidden. The children were in the hidden, under the ground, to bombard it. She's showing me a vision now. I can look at the wall in front of me. This is how I do channeling. I'm looking at the wall and I can see visions. And what was happened, who did it in the past, in the future. So the white hats are saving the children behind the scene. I'm sorry for the people of Venezuela, but you must understand something. In order for you to realize the real reality around you, you need to open your eyes and your ears and to research for the truth. The life around us, it's not black and white. It's colorful. The life around us, you have to understand that we're separating from the Pisces, the age of lying and manipulation. 99% from the knowledge you have inside of you, it's based on lies. And you believe them. You believe the doctors, and you believe the government, and you believe to your prime minister, and you believe, and you believe, and you believe. The corona came to our life to let us understand no more blindly going after following people. You don't have to follow me. In every book I wrote since 2014 until 2018, I have 5 books. Every book I wrote, I begin with the words, don't believe this book, create your own truth. I don't think many authors is beginning their books with this sentence. Because you don't need to believe. You need to create your own truth. Once you believe to people, you will find your way to the grave. You're not supposed to believe people. You're supposed to believe in God And you're supposed to believe in yourself, your intuition, in order to survive in this world. You have to be patient. You have to learn, you have to study, you have to reveal, you have to share the truth. It's your truth, not their truth. Because the truth will never be a single truth. And the truth is always changing and revealing all the time. You have to be someone who doubt. You see the fox looking behind, not trusting. Someone who doubt to other people and understand differently. The white hats are in control in the whole world. God have sent to this earth specific people to the bad people, will tell. God is playing a game like a checkmate. I'm giving you a lot of information in my book regarding the plan of the creation. God is using his two hands. He have the bad and the guys, like a checkmate, the black and the white. And he's using the bad people in order to awaken the white people, the majority, because the majority of the people worldwide are good. The minority are bad. We have to change our thinking, to move with our thinking, to change it, to create a different world. It's start from the brain. To write down what we want in this life, what we don't want. You have to understand, in Aquarius age, once we are entering to the Aquarius age, because we are separating now from the Pisces, it's happened every 2,106 years, as I predicted in all of my books, especially the books, The Future, which I went back 4,000 years and go ahead in time until 20,000 years ahead of us. And the circle is the same. You have 25 years of chaos. And after that, you have 27 years of new creation. It's a circle of 52 years that repeats itself. You have to understand the game of the creation in order to understand who you are, what you are doing here, and what to be expected. You have to cut the old system from your head, not to obey, to create. You don't need to obey, you need to create. You have to be creative. You are entering to the creative age of freedom. You don't need to obey to the old system. You need to build a new system by only to unite together. The power is in the union, not to be violence. Protect yourself, guide yourself, unite with other people who think alike, doubt. It will pay well. This is the benefit. We are entering to the golden age of Aquarius. Everything is going to be wonderful. As I mentioned before, every 2106, there is a change, a replacement of the sign in the zodiac. We are moving from an age to an age. Every time that we are changing an age, the majority of the population is gone. God is replacing us with different. This is his game. You never die. You cannot die. Never ever. You always come back. So 2106 years ago, it happened again. It was everything is happening again and again. You don't have indicated, you don't have information that it happened before, but it did happen before. It's always happening. Because the bad guys were, I don't know, in 1800, they were flooding the earth with mud I don't know, and adding even 1,000 years to the date. They like to mix up, but it's happened all the time. They have done it manually, but God is doing it every 2,106 years. So it happens. Most of the population is gone, and something else is. God brings something else. Because of that, in Venezuela, lots of people will die. In order for the people to understand, to ask questions, to investigate. Every person in Venezuela, need to investigate what happened. And you need to combine and share the information. The power comes back to the majority. The power comes back to the people. This is Aquarius. I know that many people are dying. You have to understand that. Every time that we are separating from an age and entering into another age, millions will be gone. This is the game of God. And I'm giving you information from the creation. You don't have to believe me. You have to research. You have to find the truth. Because there will be earthquake here and there, even in Japan. There will be, I don't know, nature disaster, you call it, here and there. But everything comes from God. Now you have to replace your faith in matter. Once your house is gone, you stick yourself, your belief in God. Once God is taking away the matter from people, people will stuck with the belief in God. Everything has its own meaning and plan. Something come from the sky, Venezuela. Destruction come from the sky. Also, 17, Q, because it's a war inside a war. The one who started this earthquake was the bad guy, and the one who stopped it was the good guy. Okay, lots of death in Venezuela. Remember, millions of people are dying. Only quarter of humanity will survive. It's not going to take 50 or 100 years. No. It can be within 10 or 20 years. Everything is so fast. In order for us to enter to the Aquarius age, the fastest age from the old zodiac. Aquarius age is an age that already exists, and I'm coming from there. To give you information, to give you hope, not to be afraid, because it's going to be wonderful again, and the only thing you need to do is release your religion and stuck with the faith in God. Because once you are weeping and crying about disaster in the world, which means that you are looking at God and tell them, why are you doing this? It's not right. Instead of believing in God and tell God, everything that you do, you're doing for the better of all humanity. I believe in your plan, God. I believe that everything that you are doing is for the better. God is not one. There is no such things one, because there will always be at least two, because the creation will always give you the opportunity to choose from. So when I don't know, Venezuela is starting to rebuild herself again, happiness, small happiness. It's not a big happiness, it's just a small one. It's a process, it's a bear. You have to be with patience. Venezuela is, I told you, 2028. You have to doubt, okay? What is the future of Venezuela? Plenty of money coming to the citizen, plenty of money that was in the hidden is coming back to the citizen, coming back, something is coming. 17, the queue, going to bring money to the people. 2028, 2029, the White Hats are in control, giving money, making people happy. Something is coming, and you will receive a note, I don't know, information, the government is giving you money. Okay, 2028, health, more health. Because once you are being given money from the government, you feel less stress, okay, financially. Okay. People will be given money, and also people are dying in parallel because they took deadly liquid into their body. This is the way that we are moving into the Aquarius. On the side, people are dying, and we are moving ahead into the Aquarius. You don't have to be afraid, because I told you, in Aquarius, you don't have family, you have communities. And this is what's happening worldwide. People are losing their families. So the only thing you need to do is to believe in God. Once you are complaining, you don't believe in God. It's very easy to understand that. Once you complain, you don't believe in God. Because everything comes from them, from God, from the creation. And if you are miserable and have complained about your life, about what is happening around you, so you don't really believe in God. The only thing is to embrace each other, believe in God, release the religion. We don't believe in matter, we believe in spirit, and God is spirit. Thank you for listening to the prediction of Venezuela. You can write below in the comment if you have additional question regarding your country, not a personal question, and I will be happy to do another videos. And I will do more and more that you will be interested of learning and listening to a different voice with a different information giving you a way to think otherwise. And remember that I'm hiding myself because the power is in the hidden. Okay? And if you are interested of booking 30 minutes over the phone via WhatsApp with me, you are welcome to do so from my website. You have the link below. 30-minute channeling session with me for $100. And I'm very specific. I'm listening to your question, and I'm answering only to your question. I will never give you additional information you haven't asked for. So if you want to have a phone channeling with me, you can do so. You have the link below. Thank you for listening, and I'm doing, let's say our last sentence as I always do. Put a smile on your face, always believe in God, because it's going to be amazing again. Gali Lucy.